It's a quiet morning. The soft light of dawn filters through the window. You can hear the faint hum of life waking outside. Birds stretch their wings. The world moves slowly, peacefully. And maybe so does your body. You reach for a cup of tea, feeling a gentle stiffness in your shoulders. It's not pain, just a reminder that time has a way of settling into our muscles. For many over 60, this feeling becomes familiar. The simple act of lifting, reaching, or turning can feel heavier than before. But today we slow down not to stop, but to heal. We breathe, we move, we listen. Because movement doesn't have to be fast to be powerful. Each slow stretch can awaken something inside, a quiet strength, a soft release. So find your calm space. Let the morning light touch your skin. And together, let's begin this slow shoulder stretch. Have you ever noticed how your shoulders feel a little tighter in the morning? Like something unseen has wrapped them in invisible threads overnight. You roll them back, hoping they'll loosen, but the stiffness lingers. It's gentle yet constant, a whisper from your body saying, slow down. For many over 60, this quiet stiffness becomes a familiar visitor. It sneaks in after years of reaching, lifting, carrying, and living fully. It's not sudden, not dramatic, just a gradual tightening of time itself. The shoulders, once free and light, now move with a hint of resistance. But every story has a reason, and your body is simply telling its own. Muscles lose a bit of elasticity. The soft tissues dry slightly, like an old riverbed waiting for rain. Joints produce less natural fluid, and movement feels heavier. Posture shifts too, long hours of sitting, reading, or watching quietly. And soon, the shoulders curl forward, protecting the heart, sheltering the years. But inside those same shoulders lives memory of strength, of touch, of care. They've lifted children, carried groceries, held loved ones, waved goodbye. They've done so much without complaint, quietly loyal through every decade. So when stiffness arrives, maybe it's not weakness but a signal. A reminder that care must now flow in a new direction, inward. Let me tell you about Helen. She's 71, soft-spoken, with silver hair that glows like early dawn. Every morning she tends to her garden, her hands deep in the soil. One spring, she noticed she couldn't reach up to prune her roses anymore. Her right arm hesitated halfway, her shoulder stiff like an old hinge. At first she ignored it, thinking it would pass. Days became weeks and the stiffness stayed, quiet but persistent. One morning she sat by the window, watching the light touch her plants. And she thought, maybe it's time to listen to my body, not resist it. So she began small. Just gentle movements, rolling her shoulders, lifting them softly with breath. Each motion was slow, almost hesitant but filled with intention. The first few days, it felt strange, unfamiliar. But then something shifted, not in her muscles but in her mind. She realized the goal wasn't to stretch harder, but to stretch kindly. To move not for perfection, but for presence. Each morning, she greeted her body like an old friend. "Good morning, shoulders," she would whisper, smiling. Within weeks, her range returned not fully but freely enough. Enough to reach the highest rose and feel the petals brush her skin. That's the beauty of slow movement. It teaches us to listen instead of rush, to feel instead of force, to understand that the body doesn't give up, it simply asks for patience. So if your shoulders feel heavy or tight, remember Helen's quiet story. Your body isn't failing, it's simply asking to be noticed, to be moved, stretched, cared for with gentleness and grace. Because stiffness isn't the end of motion, it's the invitation to begin again. And sometimes, the slowest stretch brings the greatest relief. Before we move, take a moment to notice where you are. The space around you holds quiet energy, calm and waiting. Maybe you're in your living room, sunlight resting gently on the floor. Maybe it's evening and the day has slowed, leaving soft shadows on the walls. Wherever you are, this is your space to breathe. No rush, no pressure, only presence. Sit or stand comfortably. Let your body find its natural balance, grounded yet relaxed. Feel your feet connecting with the earth beneath you. The ground supports you, steady and patient. Now take a deep breath in. Let it fill your lungs slowly, expanding through your chest and shoulders. Hold it for a second, then release like a quiet sigh. Each breath you take prepares your body for movement. It tells your mind, I'm ready to care for myself. You might feel tension hiding in your neck or upper back. That's okay, tension is simply energy waiting to move. With every breath, imagine that tension softening, melting away. Your shoulders begin to drop slightly, no effort, just release. Inhale again deeply, letting the air reach every corner of your body. Exhale fully, letting go of the weight you've carried today. You might start to notice warmth spreading through your shoulders. That's your body awakening, responding to your calm attention. Now gently roll your shoulders forward once, slowly, like turning the page of a book. Then roll them back, easy, smooth, without strain. You're not forcing motion, you're rediscovering it. Each small movement tells your muscles, you're safe now. If you're seated, let your back stay upright but soft. Imagine a string lifting you gently from the crown of your head. Your spine lengthens, your chest opens slightly, space appears inside you. If you're standing, feel the rhythm of your weight shifting gently on your feet, like the slow sway of a tree in quiet wind. This is not just stretching, this is listening. Your body speaks through stillness before it moves. And as you breathe, you begin to hear it more clearly. Sometimes, the hardest part of movement isn't the stretch itself. It's finding the courage to pause, to slow down enough to feel, to give yourself permission to exist in this quiet space. Helen used to say, "Before I stretch my shoulders, I stretch my mind." She meant she allowed herself to be patient, curious, and kind. That's where healing begins, not in speed but in stillness. Take another deep breath, steady and calm. Feel your shoulders grow lighter with each exhale. The world outside can wait. This moment belongs to you. Your body, your breath, your time, all in harmony. Now that you've prepared your space and your spirit, you're ready. Ready to move gently, slowly, with awareness and gratitude. This is where the real journey begins, one breath, one stretch, one peaceful motion at a time. Now that your body feels calm, let's begin with something simple. A small, gentle motion that speaks softly to your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let your shoulders relax. Feel the air moving through you. Steady and kind. We'll start with shoulder roll, slow, smooth, and easy. Inhale as you lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Feel the stretch, the quiet rise of effort without strain. Pause for a heartbeat at the top, then exhale gently. Let your shoulders roll back and down, melting toward the earth. That's one slow circle, calm, quiet, intentional. Now repeat it slowly again, like waves returning to the shore. Each roll washes away a little tension, a little stillness. You might hear a soft click or feel a light pull, that's okay. Your body is waking up, remembering what freedom feels like. Do this 3 more times, breathing deeply with each motion. Inhale up, exhale down, gentle rhythm, no rush. The shoulders move like tides, steady, patient, natural. With every breath, notice how the movement feels a little smoother. The stiffness starts to soften, replaced by warmth and ease. You are not pushing, you are inviting your body to open. Now, let's reverse the direction. This time, roll your shoulders forward, slowly, thoughtfully. Feel the shoulder blades sliding across your back like quiet dancers. Your chest opens, then softens again, a gentle flow of release. Let your breath guide the pace, never faster than calm. If you close your eyes, you might see the rhythm inside your body. Like ripples spreading across still water, each one smaller, softer. Take another deep breath in, shoulders rising, lifting. Exhale slowly, shoulders dropping, releasing, grounding you again. Notice the difference between the first roll and this one. There's more space now, more comfort between each joint. Even if the movement feels small, it's deeply powerful. Because healing is built on moments like this, small, kind, consistent. Helen once said she could feel her heart in her shoulders. Each time she rolled them, she imagined letting go of old weight. The worries she carried, the years she held onto, all softening away. That's what this stretch can do. It's not just about muscles and joints. It's about remembering that your body can still move with grace. It's about giving your shoulders permission to feel light again. Now let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Take one more slow roll back and exhale completely. Let your head tilt slightly forward, releasing the back of your neck. The warmth spreading across your shoulders now, that's renewal. That's energy returning where it once felt stuck. Stay here for a few breaths, simply noticing the change. You've already begun to free your body, one slow circle at a time. And in this softness, strength is quietly being rebuilt, patient, peaceful, and yours. Now that your shoulders are warm, let's move a little deeper. This next stretch is called the crossbody arm stretch. It's simple, calm, and powerful when done with intention. Take a deep breath in and let your body settle. Lift your right arm slowly, as if greeting the morning light. Bring it gently across your chest, keeping it level with your heart. Use your left hand to hold the arm just above the elbow. Don't pull, just support softly, kindly. You should feel a mild stretch along the back of your shoulder. Breathe deeply into that feeling, letting it expand with each inhale. On the exhale, allow the tension to melt, like snow under the sun. Your shoulder is learning to let go, to trust your patience. Stay in this moment quiet, steady, at peace. Count your breaths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each one a note in the song of healing. If it feels too strong, loosen your hold. This is not a test of strength, but a practice of care. Helen used to do this stretch while sitting near her garden window. She would watch the wind play with the leaves as she breathed. Sometimes she whispered, "Let go," with each exhale. And over time, her shoulder began to listen. The stiffness softened, replaced by a tender sense of freedom. Now release your right arm slowly and let it rest by your side. Take a deep breath in, feeling the difference between both sides. One feels lighter, perhaps more alive. That's the power of gentle awareness. Now we'll switch sides. Lift your left arm, slowly, smoothly, without rushing. Bring it across your chest and cradle it gently with your right hand. Keep your neck soft, your breath even. Feel the subtle pull across your shoulder, steady and clear. Hold it there for 5 long, calm breaths. Inhale deeply, expanding the chest, softening the muscle. Exhale slowly, letting go of whatever weight you carry. Maybe it's not just physical tension, maybe it's years of holding on. Memories, emotions, old effort that no longer needs to stay. With every breath, imagine releasing a little more of that burden. Helen used to say, "My shoulders remember what my heart forgets." So she learned to forgive through movement, through gentleness. And that's what you're doing now, forgiving your body for slowing down. Appreciating it for still showing up for you every single day. Now let your arm fall slowly to your side. Shake both arms gently, like dusting off the last bit of stiffness. Notice how your upper body feels more open, more awake. Your breath moves easier, your posture lighter, your energy renewed. This stretch isn't about pushing limits, it's about rediscovering ease. The body doesn't need to fight time, it only needs to move with it. So take one final breath, deep and kind. Exhale slowly, feeling gratitude ripple through your shoulders. You've given them a gift today: space, movement, and care. Now your shoulders are open, warm, and breathing freely again. Let's move into a stretch that strengthens and restores your posture. It's called the shoulder blade squeeze, a gentle reminder of balance. Find a comfortable seat or stand tall with your feet grounded. Let your arms rest by your sides, palms facing slightly forward. Take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. As you exhale, imagine your shoulder blades sliding toward each other. Gently squeeze them together, as if holding a small pillow between them. Don't strain or force, just enough to feel the connection. You might feel the back of your shoulders wake up quietly. Stay here for a moment, breathing softly, feeling the strength build. Then release slowly, letting the shoulder blades drift apart again. Inhale deeply, letting air fill the space you've just created. Exhale and repeat, squeeze gently, then release. Each movement is small, yet meaningful. It's the kind of motion that brings awareness where time has made stillness. You may notice warmth spreading across your upper back. That's your muscles remembering their purpose: to support, not to strain. Helen used to do this stretch after reading her morning newspaper. She'd sit by the window, back straight, smile calm and patient. She said it made her feel taller, lighter, as if her chest could breathe again. It wasn't about exercise for her. It was about reclaiming space in her body. That space we lose when we hunch forward, when we forget to open. So now, let's do it again together. Inhale, shoulders relaxed, chest open, spine long. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades gently, steady and smooth. Hold it there for 3 slow breaths. 1 for strength, 1 for balance, 1 for gratitude. Then release. Feel your shoulders settle naturally, like calm waves after a tide. Each squeeze brings awareness to muscles that often stay quiet. They help you stand taller, breathe deeper, move easier. If you feel a small ache, that's simply your body waking up. Smile softly and remind yourself, you're rebuilding trust with movement. This stretch also reminds you how much your posture matters. When we sit or move with openness, energy flows freely through us. The body feels lighter, and even the mind feels more awake. Helen once told her grandson, "Good posture is like kindness, gentle but powerful." She wasn't wrong. Standing tall isn't about pride, it's about presence. It's about showing the world and yourself that you are still here, still strong. Now take one last slow squeeze. Inhale, exhale, hold and release. Feel how your chest opens, your neck lengthens, your shoulders drop naturally. You're not just stretching, you're teaching your body to move with ease again. Take a deep breath and let it all go. In this quiet moment, your body is aligned, your spirit steady. You've given your shoulders a reason to trust you again. And that trust, slow, steady, and peaceful, is the foundation of healing. Consistency is the quiet hero of every healing story. It doesn't shout, it whispers, one gentle effort after another. When it comes to caring for your shoulders, small steps matter most. You don't need to move fast or aim high. You only need to return, again and again, to this space of awareness. A few minutes each morning, a few breaths before bed, that's enough. Because your body remembers what you do often, not what you do once. Helen learned this truth slowly, like sunlight growing through the clouds. At first, she practiced her stretches once a week. She felt a little relief, but the stiffness always crept back. Then one day, she promised herself 5 minutes every morning. Nothing more, nothing less, just 5 mindful minutes. She rolled her shoulders gently, crossed her arms softly, squeezed her shoulder blades. She listened to her breath, to the rhythm of her aging but patient body. After 2 weeks, she noticed the change. Not dramatic but deep, her arms lifted easier, her posture stood taller. Her movements carried grace instead of hesitation. And most beautifully, her mornings felt lighter. She said it wasn't just about stretching her shoulders. It was about stretching her life, expanding what still felt possible. That's the power of daily practice. It grows from within. You don't have to be perfect, you only have to show up. Even on the days you feel tired or unmotivated, do one small motion. Roll your shoulders once, breathe once, remind your body it's still alive. Because movement, no matter how gentle, is a form of gratitude. It's how you tell your body, "Thank you for carrying me." And in return, your body says, "I'm still here, ready to move with you." Every stretch, every breath builds quiet strength. Over time, you'll notice it in small, lovely ways. Reaching for a shelf feels easier. Buttoning a shirt doesn't pinch your shoulder anymore. Even waving to a neighbor brings a soft joy you didn't expect. These are victories, humble, human, and beautiful. Helen often told her friends, "It's not about staying young, it's about staying kind." Kind to your body, kind to your pace, kind to your years. The body ages, yes, but it also learns, adapts, and forgives. Every day you move, you remind it that life still flows through it. So as you finish today's stretch, pause for a quiet moment. Feel the warmth across your shoulders, the calm inside your breath. That's your reward, the feeling of returning home to your own body. You've cared for yourself today, one gentle motion at a time. Tomorrow, do it again, even if only for a minute. Let it become your ritual, not a task but a form of peace. Because movement is medicine, and repetition is its rhythm. And in that rhythm, your body finds not just relief, but renewal. You are proof that healing doesn't happen fast, it happens faithfully. Take a deep breath. Feel the calm that now lives in your shoulders. The warmth, the softness, the quiet strength within you. You've moved gently, listened deeply, and given your body care. This is how healing begins, not in force but in presence. Your shoulders have carried so much through the years. Work, love, memories, the weight of life itself. And today, you gave them something in return, time and tenderness. Helen always said her stretches were her morning prayer. A moment to thank her body for still showing up, still moving. You can do the same, in your own quiet way. Every breath you take, every slow motion is a gift to yourself. A promise that aging is not about losing, but about learning balance. So as you end this practice, let gratitude settle in your heart. Feel it move through your chest, across your shoulders, down your arms. You are lighter now, softer, but stronger too. Carry that feeling with you into the rest of your day. Move gently, breathe slowly, and trust your body's wisdom. Because healing is not a destination, it's the rhythm of your every breath.